If you're an African parent or student thinking about a US university, let me say this plainly. The process isn't impossible. It's just full of tiny traps that punish people who wing it. Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the full US university journey step by step, from building the application to getting the visa to surviving the first semester and finally to working legally after graduation. You'll know exactly what to do, what to avoid, and how to stay ahead of deadlines instead of chasing them. Hey, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Brice. I'm currently a PhD candidate in higher education administration at Andrews University in Michigan. For over 8 years, I've worked in higher education, especially admissions and enrollment, helping thousands of international students get admitted into their dream schools in the US, Canada, the UK, and across Europe. I'm a Cameroonian-born Christian, and I live by this. To whom much is given, much is required. Luke 12:48. Now let's get into it. Think of this whole journey like crossing a river with 4 bridges. If you try to jump from the bank to the other side, you'll get soaked. But if you take the bridges in order, you get across safely. Number 1, the application foundation. This is where families either win early or create future stress. Step 1 is the strategy call, because you can't build a strong application if you don't know what you're building toward. You need clarity on 4 things: your academic goal, your budget reality, your location preferences, and your timeline. Not, we'll see. Real numbers, real dates, real constraints. Step 2 is document collection, and this is where I need you to slow down and be meticulous. Passport, transcripts, diplomas, certificates, and test scores if needed. But it's not just having documents. It's having complete documents, readable documents, and consistent documents. And that brings us to the biggest hidden killer: identity mismatches. Your full name and date of birth must match across your passport, school records, and everything you submit. One spelling difference, one missing middle name, one flipped date format, and you can delay your process for weeks or months. Step 3 is university and program shortlisting. Epsom style, we don't shortlist based on vibes, we shortlist based on fit. Fit means your academic profile matches the prerequisites, your budget matches the real cost, and your chances are realistic. A strong shortlist is usually 5 to 7 programs, not 50, because strategy beats randomness. And here's another truth. Scholarships often have earlier deadlines than the general admissions deadline. So if you apply late, you may still get admitted, but you'll miss the money. That's like being invited to a wedding after they finish the food. Step 4 is application submission. This includes creating accounts on the right platforms, filling in information carefully, and sending required test scores through the official route when needed. A screenshot is not an official score report, and my teacher signed it letter is not the same as an official transcript. Step 5, this is non-negotiable, daily portal monitoring. After you apply, universities often move communication into their student portals. That's where they request missing documents, clarification, or next steps. And if you don't check those portals daily, you can miss a deadline without even realizing it. People get rejected not because they're unqualified, but because they were silent for 10 days. Now, a special note for many African credentials: WES, or credential evaluation. Some US schools require a third-party evaluation, especially if your education system is WAEC, GCE, Baccalaureate, or similar. This process has strict rules. Many families think we'll just scan and email. No, many agencies require official documents to be sent directly from your school or through approved channels, and your translations, if documents aren't in English, must be certified and properly formatted. Again, name and DOBI must match perfectly. Common application mistakes you must avoid: incomplete files, identity mismatch, not checking portals, and missing scholarship timelines. Those 4 are the silent assassins. Number 2, the F1 student visa phase. This is not about intelligence, it's about clarity and credibility. Once you get admitted and receive your I-20, you're entering a new part of the process, proving that you're a genuine student with a realistic plan. The 3 big components are your I-20, your DS-160, and your SEVIS fee payment. Your I-20 is the foundation document issued by the school. Your DS-160 is your visa application form, and the SEVIS fee registers your student record in the US tracking system. If your DS-160 information doesn't match your I-20 and passport, you're creating problems for yourself before you even walk into the embassy. Now let's talk about what wins interviews: organized financial proof and a clean story. Financial proof is not just money exists, it's money is clearly presented and consistent. Many families lose because their evidence looks scattered: multiple sponsors, unclear account ownership, confusing statements, or funds that appear suddenly with no explanation. It's often stronger to show one clear primary sponsor with consistent statements than 5 relatives contributing tiny amounts with no structure. And then, interview practice. You need to clearly explain your program, why that school, how you'll fund it, and your long-term plan. And yes, one of the most important themes in visa interviews is intent. You must present a credible student plan and strong ties to home, not drama, not begging, not over-explaining. Calm clarity, visa mistakes to avoid, inconsistent DS-160 details, messy financial documents, and walking into the interview unprepared. A denial often comes from confusion, not from your potential. Number 3, arriving and winning your first semester. This is where many students enter America but don't enter stability. Your first 2 weeks matter. They set the tone. First, secure housing, stable, safe, and realistic for your budget. Second, set up a 30-day survival budget, food, transportation, phone plan, and basic supplies. Third, clear administrative holds. US universities place holds that block registration, vaccines, insurance, missing forms. Those holds don't care that you just landed yesterday. Next, attend orientation and register correctly. Orientation isn't a motivational speech, it's operational intelligence. You learn deadlines, add, drop rules, campus systems, and where to go when something breaks. Now, the F1 compliance rule that too many students disrespect: you must maintain full-time enrollment, often at least 12 credits per semester. Dropping below full-time without approval can jeopardize your status. So don't casually drop a class because it's hard. Handle it properly and talk to the international office. Academic success in the US is not only about being smart, it's about systems. Do a weekly GPA check early. If you're sliding, get tutoring early. Don't wait for midterms to tell you what your weekly habits already warned you about. And parents, this is a small thing that becomes powerful. Weekly updates. Even a simple all good this week builds stability. And if something is wrong, you catch it early before it becomes expensive. Number 4, launching your career. This starts earlier than most students think. Many students wait until their final year to think about internships, resumes, and OPT. That's a costly delay. While you're an F1 student, work options are restricted. During the semester, most students are limited to on-campus work and a weekly hour cap. For internships, you may use CPT if it's tied to your program. After graduation, most students rely on OPT, optional practical training, which gives you a period to work in a job directly related to your major. So here's the strategy. Build your professional profile early. First, create a US-style resume, not a long biography, not a list of duties. It should highlight results, projects, skills, and measurable impact. Second, optimize LinkedIn because recruiters live there. Third, practice interviews. US interviews have patterns and confidence grows with repetition. Fourth, attend career fairs, even if you feel shy. Career fairs are where opportunities happen fast. And here's the Epsom truth. Immigration benefits reward planning and punish procrastination. If you want OPT to go smoothly, you don't start learning about it after graduation. You plan with your school early, you track deadlines, and you keep your job aligned with your major. Now let me leave you with the mindset that saves families. Nobody can guarantee admission, nobody can guarantee a visa, and nobody can guarantee a job. Universities decide admissions, embassies decide visas, employers decide on hiring. But what you can control is preparation, clarity, and speed of response. That's the difference between a smooth journey and a stressful one. So if you're a family starting this journey, don't treat it like a lottery, treat it like a structured project. Build the foundation correctly, prepare the visa story clearly, start strong in the first semester, and build career readiness early. Hey, if you got any value from this video, please do me a favor and hit that like button, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. By the way, here's another video that will give you further insight into the topic. Check it out and let me know in the comments.